An en passant checkmate in chess is almost impossible. You can't lose on time, nor can your opponent. Your opponent can't disband the game, but you can also not stalemate. So today, I'll be trying to get one of the hardest checkmates ever in chess. So you may be wondering, how on earth you want to do this? And I also don't really know, but I saw someone doing it like this. So I kind of want to get my opponent in something like this, where I have an extra pawn here, which needs to be on these files here, so I can promote to a knight. Now you may be thinking, why not to a rook or a queen, because otherwise he will be here and then it's all messed up. So a knight. I also need a knight to be here and not maybe here, because I would want, let's do like this, check, and then we'll bring it here so that the knight is guarding this space, because now he can move here, I'll move here, he moves here, and now he can move, oh yeah, it's my turn, I'll just move my king. So now the king is trapped, but if I didn't have the knight, look, if I just do the knight away, he does the en passant, he can just run here. So it's very important we have the knight right here. So now we're going to just move our king, he's going to do double, and this is how I would like to get the en passant checkmate. And after 500 little 200 kids started resigning on me, I decided to play the Martin bot because I was mentally depressed that everybody started resigning. And so the game started like we would normally play against a 250 elo bot, just some normal stuff because he's super low rated. And then I started cooking him, but I needed to make sure he couldn't move this pawn and I didn't move this pawn, so then I tried everything to block it, as you see here. Then here I'm just completely winning, but I want to bring my knight here so that we can't push it. I also already brought my rook in here, so that's perfect. Now I'm just trying here to win. Yes, I'm bringing everything perfect in position. The only problem was I kind of forgot our plans, so yes. This is all on purpose, of course. I completely knew the plan. I just wanted to make better content. Yeah, I forgot the plan, but in the end, I did get this. So we kept playing until he made this move. He pushed the pawn too, and I got the en passant. Of course, I wouldn't let this count because I did that in 17 minutes. So now I'm going to try to do this in real games because this really boosted my confidence. So this is literally the next game that I played versus Martin, and of course I'm winning here completely. He still has a pawn, I still have my pawn here. Everything is good. I just need to get this rook off the board, but so here I'm just playing. I'm going to try to get the rook off the board. And at this point you might have seen that I was maybe slightly tilted, so I decided to take a break and go touch some grass. And after countless hours of playing, I finally met this guy called ZXC. Yeah, you can try to pronounce it yourself. But it didn't look like he had a lot of enthusiasm to get into the game because already early off it looked like a normal 300 opening, let's say. I got all of his pieces, but I got into the position. So he had this pawn here. I was lucky enough to block my block it off with my queen so that he couldn't move it. Now I just needed to push my pawns. I also already had my knight, so I put my knight in the ready. I pushed my pawn. Then here I made my queen ready. And here he played to move. Pawn f4. Making me a en passant checkmate king. And now you guys might be wondering, how long did it actually take you? And it was 17 hours, 13 minutes, and 26 seconds. So yeah, it took almost 4 days of my life. Yeah. Hope to see you guys in the next video.